Hello, Born Smart. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody to the stream. I was just here enjoying this really cool soundtrack. And I'm getting ready for a night of gaming. Night of gaming. Night of gaming. The music in the game is very dark, Victorian era style. I don't know very well the classical style, but I was really enjoying the chromatic. They have a name. I don't know the name of it. Rudiments? Is it rudiments? I don't actually know. The little those really jarring and weird notes. They're not very tonal in nature. Not very common to modern day pop music style. Although there's a lot. It's actually really common, but I'm trying to put it in layman terms. I don't actually know what it's called. It's not rudiments. That's for the drums. So my glasses are clear. We can go live. I can click on this button. Welcome to the stream. Hazor, welcome on in. Let's go. Have I thought of the pacifist run or killing everyone? I don't know actually. It's a good question. I'm thinking pacifist run might be in the cards, but I don't actually know what that means. I did watch a few episodes of a Let's Play of this game, and I know some of the characters, but that's about it. I don't actually know what it entails. Pacifist equals harder but more fun in my opinion, says Born Smart. Dante, welcome to the stream. Vampyr, I forgot this game. Excited, a decent game though. I enjoyed it. Forgot this game existed, says Dante. Killing everyone ending is brutal, but the pacifist one is great in my opinion. More killing equals game gets easier. Pacifist equals harder, but more... Yeah, I'm not gonna go hard mode. I'm gonna play... Let's see if the soundtrack... Make it a little bit quieter. I'm gonna play normal for one. My controller ready? Do I actually? Where's my mouse cursor? It's over there. There we go. Yeah. I do. I have it ready. The pacifist on hard 2, it was by far the most enjoyable experience of all my playthroughs, says Born Smart. So, are we ready for some Vampyr? Are we all ready? Are we all good here? Can I click on the press thing? I clicked on the thing because I had to make sure everything was set up, configured properly in the graphics settings and all that sort of stuff. The only really hard bosses that gave me problems was Sister and Vamp Hunter guy. That's the thing, like, you say it's pacifist, but then you talk about killing bosses, and I'm like, that's not pacifism. I don't fully understand what pacifist means, because, you know, pacifist is you know, like in Fallout 1 where you don't kill anyone. I will understand as I play. I know. That's why I'm saying I'm reserving my options for when I get to know the game. So, what I will want to have at the ready is the volume buttons, so I can do things like these. And if the game is very loud, I kill the game. There you go. -6. Let's go for -6 right now. See where this goes. So I'm gonna be playing with an Xbox the one after the 360, the controller, and it's already showing on the bottom corner of the screen. We have empty slots. Let's go. New game. Let me just make sure everything is fine here. What did I change? What do I know I changed? Yeah, I know I changed that. Okay. Story mode, normal mode, or hard mode. Play Vampyr with low challenge. This will cut an important part of the experience. Okay, I don't want that. Play the original Vampyr experience. Character progression is faster if you kill citizens. Combat difficulty is linked to the number of citizens you kill. Which I imagine, yeah, it's basically experience. And then over here on hard mode, your power as a vampire is tied to the citizens you choose to embrace. Enemies are harder to kill and hit harder. Experience points rewarded by killing enemies in combat are reduced. So we're gonna go with normal mode. You will not be able to change difficulty mode during your playthrough. Honestly, I don't like that is like that, but it doesn't matter for me because I have chosen normal. Subtitles are on, yes. At least I think they are.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but
this is where it's from.
Arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
That's where these things are from. No, maybe. I don't know.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor
Oh, we start here?
holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss.
Got you, Azor.
Awaken from the
Puppeteer, welcome to the stream.
and be born once more.
Considering all the corpses were so mangled and dirty, I was expecting one of them to be just like changing into the handsome fella that we are. That's us. Do we choose character creation or something? Wow, I thought the soundtrack was cellos, but I'm pretty sure that's a viola. Or rather, not viola. What's the bigger than the cello thing? We're not doing very well. There's blood on the floor. I can't move very fast. There's people whispering at me. What do you think this is? I see. Oh, I see. Wait. That's actual blood. That's not... These are live people. Why are they bleeding?
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Yes, yes, but not now. Oh, they don't know me. They don't see. Excuse me. Did she say someone is here? Oh no. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary! Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary.
Why don't we see her face, I wonder?
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
I really like the...
Trolls are after me!
I really like the...
No, don't shoot!
The graphical language
It's a nightmare!
that basically tells us that he sees
I need to get out of here!
everyone is just blood. Are they coming? Yes, I think they are coming. They are indeed coming, and we can...
This can't be happening.
Well...
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm!
Oh, okay, everyone is after me right now. So, can I sprint? Yes, I can.
What's going on?
Okay.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled?
Shit, where'd it go?
X to perform a melee attack. Okay. So, are they coming? Because I ran.
Shit, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Let's see, can I jump?
Now, I can defend myself.
Oh, I see.
Has it fled?
Can I wonder if I can roll. Oh, this equips the weapon. I think.
Who are you? Stay back!
Stop it.
Kill that thing! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
I don't know if they're coming after me from here. Then again, this guy was in front of me. So I don't know anything, really.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
We do have a sort of a roll. It's the sprint button.
Sorry.
Huh. Okay, he's pretty tired. But I think we're safe. I don't know what this is. Hey Jung, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I am running from the law immediately because I killed my own sister. It's kind of a bad situation to be in. Also, the game is a little bit on the loud side of things. I think -6 is probably going to be good. Let me know how the volume is going. Why are you playing with the gamepad? Gamepad should be extended. Because the moment I looked at the controls, the game gave me the gamepad. Oh, I see you.
No, please, stop!
Okay. Stamina is an issue. Oh, that is an issue as well.
Who are you? Bloody leech! What do you want?
What do you want indeed? Can I get your gun? I don't think we can get guns. I do regenerate health, though. So there's that. I wonder why. Why I regenerate health, I mean. Music is a little loud. Is it still a little loud right now? Because I lowered a little bit. Let's. It was a little loud before, I know. I got that impression. You murdered your sister. Why did she interrupt your streaming?
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job.
Oh, they know. They know they're dealing with a vampire.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Yeah, but I can change the audio here. Let's see. Music. Let's go at 7. See what I can do with that. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit better. Cinematic? Sure. Thank you for the tip, Azor. 3 months for Pathfinder. I thought it was 2 weeks the other day, and now they delayed it.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
Yeah, you do, but
Let me go!
they won't let you go. Does that guy have a flamethrower? No. It was somebody
I need
else.
to find shelter.
Okay. Well, the sun is rising, yeah. It's over here. Keep out.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Yeah, if nobody says we're here, then you're safe. Oh, wait.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Yeah, because the game is very clear in showing that he just saw her as a hunk of blood. We got 5 shillings. A new collectible. A what now? Oh yeah, also, this is the map, apparently. Collectibles. Weaknesses of vampires. A page probably stolen from some sort of manual or guide. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burn into flames or ashes when they are caught under rays of daylight. But it hurts them good. Real good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. And this is from Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch. Priwen leader. Priwen. Okay.
I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
Yeah, there's a lot of gaps. And I think that's the front door. There's that person here. Plague? At Harry's place? That doesn't look like Plague.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Oh, these were the guys
It's impossible.
These were the guys that killed him. Or at least looted his body. But that face looks... What did I get? I don't actually know what I got. Local investigations. I should have paid attention. Oh, this zooms in. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what I got. My bad. Every side quest happens in the same house. For the sinking city? Yeah. I don't know what I got. Is it gonna be a game where we have to look around a lot? Or is the game gonna make it easy for me to detect all the stuff? Like that.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as milk.
Who goes there?
That's a song.
Prayer for the sound of my warring song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Well, that's one way to say...
Still have so much left that needs doing.
That's one motivation not to die. We got 5 more shillings. And another dead person. This one has blood behind him. Oh yeah, he does have bite marks on his neck. Really wide bite marks as well. Oh, yeah.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
He's a war doctor? You know, army doctor.
No, it never got easy.
Huh. And we have a used revolver. Oh, it's level 2? Wait. Leveling. I need common trigger part and springs. And it increases the damage, and then... I think? So... I can't use it right now, or am I not using it? Oh, this watch. Good resale value. This item can be recycled into components. I think that's what we got before. 18th October, bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th of October, I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me that they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th October, I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me a whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes, and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far and I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th October, Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow, I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st October, the men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night, as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago. But Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd October, Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd October, I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th October, I was so hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th October, the house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. I don't think this guy lived with the looter downstairs. And we have a bed. Let's go downstairs and see if I can see where Becky was. I don't know if she was a vampire or what. That little line about she feeling better, you know, it's what happens. If people who are dying feel better, they're a vampire. It is well known. Let's see. You'll find many different weapons and all can be upgraded, but you want to save upgrade parts for upgrading good weapons. Thank you. See you later, Jung. Thank you for coming. In Vampire, you are facing an epidemic. In real life, you are facing a pandemic. It's not a good escapism game. Epidemic... The term epidemic... if it is the Spanish flu, it's a pandemic. Epidemic, it's if it's an epidemic if it originates from where you are. That's like epicenter, stuff like that. didn't see you. Bottle of alcohol. Yeah, that's what I get for not looking around. So he went to the kitchen. This is where Becky was. But she's not here. So she might be a vampire.
The sun is high. I cannot leave now.
Yep. Let's go back upstairs. Epidemic equals localized. Pandemic equals globalized. Yeah, more or less. That's good. It's a good way of putting it. They explain why it is an epidemic. You'll see. So far, it looks like when he said, "Is it the flu back?" I'm like, "Oh, this isn't the Spanish flu," which then makes me remind myself or remember Neverwinter Nights, and it's the magical pandemic related to the plot of the game. Spoiler. So I suppose we're sleeping. Why? Why do you sleep? Bullshit stuff, yeah.
None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
And what do you do when you have problems with nightmares?
So be it.
You go to sleep. Oh no. Not sleep.
Rational thinking only.
That's not very rational, dude. Because of the, you being a vampire and whatnot. So how's everybody doing? I can lower that volume a little bit because it is a little bit on the grating side of things. And yeah. He's doing push-ups. The Wailing Death, I don't know what I recognize the name, but I don't know if that's in game or if that's in real life. The only thing I know is the whooping cough is named like that after the sound people make when they cough. So it could be the Wailing Death is the sound people make when they die. If we ain't gonna shoot, we're gonna be here a long time. I was trying to see if there's anything that happens here. Clearly there isn't. What's wrong with his... Why have developers not figured out how to cast self-shadows properly? Look at his ears. He's got LEDs on the inside. He's got RGB on his ears. What is that? You see that? You see that little bit? What is that thing? It's just like... the Wailing Death is the Neverwinter Nights magical disease. Ah, that's why I remember it. That's where I remember it from. Okay, let's kill ourselves, except not because vampires. Bring the volume back up. Why? That's where I pressed. That's the button I pressed! Haha! GG. Okay, then that's gonna be that for this Let's Play. Thank you so much for joining me. Look at what you've gone and done. Look at all that blood wasted.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Mad as it is, as mad as the moon, contains blinding sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Let's level up. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. We only have the one, though. I think. Autophagy. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. I think I'm gonna need that. And it's gonna be the first level only. The vampire uses the power of his blood to heal normal and aggravated damage, increasing his flesh, nerve, and bone regeneration. With time, this vampiric ability can be extremely powerful and is sure to surprise any unwary vampire hunter. We think of vampires as immortal, somebody says, but if you can block their unnatural regenerative capabilities, they are more vulnerable than you think. Oh, the experience points actually get spent. It's souls. Gotcha. And now we have aggressive or defensive. We also have tactical. Huh. Why are these locked, I wonder? Level 4 required. Oh, so experience points level us up, but at the same time... No, wait. Do we level up when we spend experience points? I think that's what it is. So we got Claw's Blood Spear. You throw a spear made of blood, which can pass through enemies in front of you. And we have Shadow Mist. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. It costs... It doesn't say how much damage it does. A close-range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. I'll go with the Blood Spear. It sounds like a fun time for everybody. 1,000 experience. There we go. The vampire wields their blood and throws it like a spear. This power can take time to recharge, but is deadly effective at medium to long range. It's a powerful supernatural tool for vampires who don't like close combat. Quote, if you cannot avoid the bloodsucker's attack, just try to keep your mouth closed. Unquote. And now we're level 3. Every time we get one of these, we level up. I see.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
It seems like there's a little bit of a detachment from us as players, knowing that it's a vampire, and our character who doesn't know anything. He has blood spear, but he doesn't know. So I don't like that pressing that button doesn't actually take us to the last update, because we have the quarantine update over here. Conduct research on my new condition. Identify and confront the vampire who created me. Night is here again. I'm in London now, somewhere near the East End docks, I suppose. I don't know this part of town. All I know is this. Someone is killing people here, murdering them, butchering them, drinking their blood, making them like him? Is this what happened to me? My poor Mary. My poor sister. I must follow the blood trail, find answers. Maybe I should start by gathering information about what happened to this place while I was away, and then I will find who did this to me, who made me what I am now. And he also killed your sister. You killed her, but there's a... What? There's people outside. Oh, crap. I don't know the buttons. Let's go to gameplay and see what I can do here. Controls. Okay, so offhand attack. Main attack is X. Dodge and sprint. Interactions. Sprint. Hold for embrace. Interesting. A is for sprint, which is weird. Now we got the camera and lock target. That seems pretty straightforward. Switch main hand. Switch offhand. That sounds about right. Use item up and down. And then we have senses here, which is walk and jog. I don't know what senses are. That might be like a Batman vision thing. And this up here, vampiric skills and medical checkup. But vampiric skills and mesmerize. Oh, that's me. That's the sound made by me. That's using that, isn't it? Yep. Oh. Oh. Did I have this before? Why didn't I try it? We can't use it here. Or is there a cooldown for it? I don't know.
Where is it? It's closed.
Yep, there's somebody out there.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
There's a blood. This wasn't me. Let's go. You have no blood, so you can't use skills. Ah, thank you.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Yeah, you might need a little bit of blood, considering
Come out, you coward!
considering you've lost so much.
Clever fucking beasts!
It's locked, all right.
It won't open from this side? Really?
It's locked.
Okay, well, I think they're not coming. Even though the door opens from their side. Okay, nothing here. More dead people. Lots of dead people. This might be related to Becky. Although, I don't know. I would say yes. Offhand weapons. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing Y. They have attacks with special effects and consume stamina. And then we have a shelter key as well. Should have paid attention to that as well. So, we have a used stake. Everything is used. Used machete. Well, I use it, so, yeah. Blood spear, you can change that. Skills 1 and skills 2. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. And you can put stuff in here if you want to. And then an ultimate, which is holding both of them. And then we have serums here as well. Okay. Let's just look around a little bit more. Don't step on the bad things. Let's go.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
They're coming, aren't they? Oh. Interesting. Hunter. Curious. Oh my god. Did you see that dodge?
It's locked, all right.
So I can't go there. Stun. Press Y to use your stake and inflict stun damage. Stunned enemies can be bitten.
Die, vermin!
No, I will not. I don't know where you are. Offhand attack, I know. Oh, there you are. What? Oh, it's a close range. That's why. I thought you threw at it. Bite. Press A to bite a stunned enemy. Biting an enemy provides you with blood, capital, all caps, to use skills and also refill your health gauge. Nope.
There's a strength. A strength I never knew I had.
Let's try the blood spear then.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this vermin.
Where do I see my blood? Because I don't think I have a whole lot of it now. After I use that. And I'm gonna need to go down there to mess with them. My problem... Oh.
It's dead, all right. Look at it.
This shouldn't be possible.
Let's see how this goes. Good, good, good. I see the blood filling up.
of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Do children do that? Because... Oh, we're still under attack. Hi. Hello. Are you good at this? So you will want to... Oh, nice. Just stun these guys a lot. This guy's strong, though. That was pretty bad. Don't do that again. That was aggravated damage, I think. He's got a pretty fast attack.
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
My reflexes, on the other hand. We have a common handle part and some shillings. And more shillings and aluminum powder. What is that? It's a teleport. Okay, so breaking crates doesn't actually give me anything, right? No. So we are not going to be breaking crates all over the place like in Dark Souls. I would like to get a new shirt, though. This one is a little bit on the bloody side of things. Oh, yeah, I can go up there. Cool. Let's change something here in the sound effects. I don't need them to be that loud. You have no bolster. Can you under stamina bar? You are all out again. Yeah. I figured it. I figured it out. Eternal thirst.
It's locked.
Yeah, sprinting doesn't seem to... A doesn't seem to be about sprinting. Even though it says in the controls. That's not the button. Lead rod. And we're by the river. Under a bridge. I don't know what bridge this is. I don't know the bridges of London. I don't know London at all. It's pretty dark down here. Southwark Bridge. He pronounced it like Suffolk, but it isn't. It's Suffolk. Or something. It's gotta be a real bridge, right? And I just don't know how to pronounce it. I think we're going on top of the bridge now.
Poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
You can drink rats as well. And get 10 shillings.
It's locked, all right.
Is that what our objective is? Like, with a little red thing. Is that the way to tell? Maybe. Because our objective...
Dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Because the quest objective is marked on the compass upstairs, up above. Let's go through here.
I cannot enter.
Ah. Southwark Bridge connects Southwark, or however it's pronounced, with London City over the River Thames. Mm-hmm. What about this one?
It's locked, all right.
Yep.
I cannot enter.
That's gonna get old very fast if there's a lot of doors. It's locked, all right is very distinct. Oh, there's something here. Can I sleep? No, it's money. So they don't have... Maybe the bridge isn't working for there to be stuff like that up here. Nothing there. Just lovely little rats doing their ratty things.
What will London have to say to me?
Well, they've been saying that they don't like you too much.
It's locked, all right. I've so many questions unanswered.
I want to make sure I get everything, because why not? We're going just straight to London, huh? What is that? Oh, it's nothing, it's just a little... We're still on this side, or did we cross? No, we crossed it. Yeah. Now we should be in London or something.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
It's not what mausoleum means.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
I'm gonna use my special ability.
Follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Yep, I was gonna say.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
The fire. That's cool. The transition is really cool. I really like the art direction. It's fantastic, honestly. There's something down here.
This is a slaughterhouse.
Potentially unrelated.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, but it's locked. Can I do anything about that? I don't think I can. There's a little bit of money there. Yeah, I can't open these, can I?
It's locked.
So we're going above. Okay. There's nobody around.
Something dire must have come about.
Provisions dealer, fruiterer, greengrocer.
It's locked.
This game's design is very old school. In the pacing,
It's locked, all right.
it allows you to basically wander about in the first few minutes and just explore the mechanics of moving around. Old school games used to do that a lot. Like, this reminds me of when I got in here. What was the game that it came to mind? Was it Tomb Raider? Yeah, I think Tomb Raider 4 has a similar situation where you can just basically beat the first few levels in a... It's one of the first few levels, I don't remember exactly. You can just move... You have a lot to explore if you want to, but most of it is pointless, and it just allows you to... Old school games used to do like that. Blood Omen does that as well.
There is no one in sight.
Yep. This door doesn't even open. Oh. That's the way forward. Which means we're not going there. Oh, you can't attack. Interesting. That's downstairs. Nothing here. Limehouse Dock. District Stable. We got screws and grease. There's still nobody around. How's the district stable? I don't think I want to go into the water. Your city needs you. CDU, life saved by efficient medical aid is a blow struck at the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. Yeah, I was reading the subtitles there, but the image itself was a little bit better. I wonder why it was torn. Or maybe it's just weather damaged. Would you like to know more? Join the Royal Fleet today. Would you like to know more? Ask at your nearest recruiting office. To join the Navy. Historically speaking, a very good way to bring in money to people or to families that just can't get a job otherwise. So people would just join the army or join the Navy. Oh, I can go there? Are we in the open world right now? I wonder. Yeah, people would join the army just because they couldn't feed their family and themselves otherwise. Especially in times of crisis like this. It makes a lot of sense. There's a hunter out here. This is completely unrelated. I think.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
So we are in the open world. The thing seem to be locked. Let's explore it later. Wow, the art direction is just fantastic, honestly. Oh, there's somebody. Everything is unknown, though. Your army needs you. Join it once today. Would you like to know more? Ask at your nearest office. Hideout. A new hideout is available in this district. Check out your map to locate it. Eternal Thirst. That's the quest itself. The hideout is there. I wonder if I can go in. Because there's people in there. Oh, there's blood here as well. Oh, there's people in there. What the hell is going on? Follow the killer's trail. Yeah. Let's, we might have just gone around the wrong way. It might be in there. Let's go the other way around. Look at me sprinting. Do I know where I'm at? Not really. Camera doesn't rotate very fast. It's alright. If you just want to sprint a bunch. It does use up your stamina, but it doesn't stop you. So learn from that, From Software. Just let me sprint wherever I want.
Where has everyone gone?
Well, to the other house. Upstairs? You saw that? Oh, this is the hideout. Yep, you just found a new hideout. Here you can spend your XP while resting or craft items. I don't have too much. Wow, this is even worse than the other one. Refill all? I don't know what that is. Bullets. It looked like bullets. And this is for crafting. I am not gonna craft. Not at the moment. Harry, how's it going? Did the stream start early? It did. It a little bit earlier than I usually do. Than on Saturdays, I should say. Because I had to change a plan, so I could start earlier. We're still very early in the playthrough, though. I'm just mostly exploring and goofing around. I think you can configure camera control speed. No, what I'm saying is the camera rotating when I am sprinting. You see how it's rotating? It rotates automatically without me using the right joystick. The right joystick is good. It feels okay. So it is that place. Right? Yeah, we just came here from another part of town. But I want to collect all the crafting ingredients. The camera jumping is annoying. It is. It's kind of difficult to know what to expect
It's
and all that.
locked, all right.
Okay. Nothing back here. Yeah, there's really nothing back here. I can just go for the main objective. I would go pacifist. I don't know. I don't know what pacifist means. I've killed a bunch of people. Start the game killing my sister.
It's locked.
Did I come back here? Everything is locked though.
I cannot enter.
I wonder if the red marker means that it is locked. Just not embracing anyone. I see. Torn off page of a diary. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me Sad Brina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. Huh. I think it starts over here. But this one is just scribbles at the top. Sabrina Cavendish. You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. There's a... What? Citizens details. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Sabrina Cavendish. Unknown health status. Sabrina hides her true feelings about her boss, Tom Watts. Oh. Okay. I see. Citizens menu. Why are there multiple ones? It looks like exactly the same. This... Oh, it's just pages, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Health... Maybe... Oh, no. It's not pages. It's the location. Unknown district, unknown district, unknown district. Why does it start with citizen menu if it is the docs? That's the part that matters. I wonder if she was the one in the shop. I mean... Maybe.
At last, a little
I
life.
hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Huh. They don't even say anything about how bloody I am. Jesus. Excuse me.
Damn it.
Hello,
Whoever
sir.
he may be,
Are you all right?
the killer
Is there any way I can help
entered
you?
this bar.
I don't know.
Maybe some of
Maybe
the
you
locals
could just
saw
talk
him.
to me.
Maybe...
Can you not do any of that, what you just did? Can you not do any of that? Oh, the game doesn't auto... No, it does. Loot every single container, read every sheet of paper, and get all the hints. You should call Tom Watts Tom Waits. It's funnier. That is a thing that happened. Okay, so... Yeah. Lesson number 1. Don't talk to people before exploring everything. Because your character is gonna ramble. So I got that already. Okay. So I got that already as well. Okay. The save system is weird.
At last,
There we
A
go.
little life.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever he may be,
He didn't
the
deserve
killer
this.
recently entered this
Not
bar.
long ago, this sort of mess would have
Maybe
given
some
me
of
a
the
laugh.
locals saw him.
Yep.
It's locked, all right.
So now let's look around like a lunatic. No.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
He's a vampire as well.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
No, he's not a vampire. The other vampire was here. I did. I know. It's dumb. Let's hope that it's still there. I know, like, the option... there was no option to... There we go. There was no option to not do that. It was just like, yeah. Exploring the place like a lunatic is not a good strategy.
At last, whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Yeah, but the woman is the killer. The woman that we saw upstairs. There's nothing here. Excuse me.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm, I see.
Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
Yo, is she Sabrina?
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And
See you later,
that are
puppeteer.
awake
Thank you
tend
for
to
showing up.
avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
We didn't learn anything new about her, though. I'm just gonna go behind the bar, like a proper customer. Hey.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
You feel very highly about your place.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Good man.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite.
Hey, Westland Drifter, welcome to the stream.
Fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
So far, it's going well.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Don't worry, I'm thirsty, but not that kind of thirst. It's gonna be alright. I'm gonna take your sausages back here or something, I don't know. What about you?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Not the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for
Gotcha,
every
Harry.
crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone. Blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
That zoom was weird. Sabrina?
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom.
It's the same dialogue?
He's more agreeable to...
No, she doesn't have new dialogue.
I'll leave then.
Huh. Okay. First door.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain?
She's a vampire.
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
If you go outside or in a new district in a character that was supposed to be outside...
Vampire! Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself!
I need a word with anyone.
I see, Harry.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I can see the details about this person. Dr. Edgar Swansea. Swansea? Huh. Unknown district. Not the same district as this one. Ooh, we also have more people here. Tom Watts and Dyson Delaney. Fatigue? Fatigue. I can treat him. Okay, well, that's cool.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
Never sell components. Gotcha.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Fair enough.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Interesting. He was talking to that vampire. Unless he himself is a vampire. No, he probably isn't. It's not safe for you, he said.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
I think we're gonna need to do something about that.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me
Harry.
here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Just like that?
Go hunt your shadow.
Track the killer. Interrogate the locals. Huh. Well, let's interrogate the locals some more then. She got out of here from here. Well, let's have a... We all have to put a pin in that.
It's locked.
Because I'm sure she's gonna come up later, and I will want to remember that she came up.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
What's going on?
Damn it.
Evening, sir.
I think drink.
Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
William Bishop.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
I will indeed. And we have a new hint available for Tom Watts. Social circle here. Interesting. Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Does it not?
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
What about the bartender?
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Citizen hints. It's a vampire. You can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. And it's a blue prompt, which that one very much is.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
He's a doctor turned vampire who's trying to figure out what happened to him while an epidemic is ravaging London.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe
I know where that is.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
With a bad rash, Tom said. That probably explains the reaction that Sabrine said when she was like, I hope it's not contagious. So he can still heal Dyson somehow. Let me go upstairs. I want to see if this guy knows anything about that.
Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
Well, I guess he doesn't know anything about that. I'll not even close the door, because I'm that kind of person. I'll see you guys later. Well, actually, wait. Sabrine.
Please, leave me alone. I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
They talk over themselves. Keep in mind that the dialogue order should not like this. White lines should go like this. White lines first, blue lines second, yellow lines last. Yeah, I got the impression.
Stupid or something. I've never even been to you.
So that's the thing we followed. Oh.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
Wait, he is the killer? No way. Is he? We have a little bit of experience. Let me see if I can craft some medicine here. I doubt it. It's this thing. Let's recycle some things first. Still can't do that, unfortunately. But I just need quinine, whatever, sodium hypochlorite solution. One issue at a time, then. Fall damage doesn't seem to be a big problem. Either way, let's go to the docks, because I know where that is. Do not craft until you check the list of ill people. Wait, you don't need to heal them immediately? You can wait until you have like a full list or something? That's interesting. And why would I want to check the list? Like, can I not heal everybody?
I cannot enter.
I couldn't craft either way, but still. Oh, you can't fall. You cannot fall on the water. Can't attack either. It's a bit awkward to have to control the movement and the button.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
But mostly to me at the moment. Yeah, it's that boat over there. Of course it is. Of course it is. Western Docks. And he... Priwen Brawler. So Priwen... Is Priwen like... Priwen Gunner? Yeah. It's like their faction or something. Oh, it's open now. Oh, you can see the blood. What's that sound?
It's locked.
That bong. I don't think I can sneak. Out of combat. Silently behind an enemy. Opportunity attack. That wasn't very silent. But... oh, that's the corpse that was being brought over here. What about the loot? Ranged weapons. Equip and press Y to use ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun. Be aware that your...
ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks to the day.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've but one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
Fair enough.
Best turn around if I were you.
Sorry. Definitely not the person you're looking for. I have... So I have some enemies behind me. He's gonna see me, isn't he?
Don't come closer.
Well, I'm coming closer.
Over there!
That works. Shotgun shells, aluminium shards, and some lead plates. Those are recyclable, I assume? And we took care of him. Follow the blood trail from the tier, yeah. Or the pier. It's that one. Resistances. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistances. Melee, ranged, blood, and shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance, and red indicates a high resistance. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to do this. Oh, there's a cooldown on this. Nope.
There's one of them vermin.
That works. Blood, I assume, is the type of ability that I used. And we got common handle part and shotgun shells. So do they all have loot, I wonder? It doesn't seem like that. There's people in there. No sneak in this game. I wish the levels weren't as sprawling. Because it does incentivize just looking around, but... I mean, it looks pretty, so that's good. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it.
That's this list of them cleaned out.
Really?
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! It's on
him! I'm getting better at this. Oh, AoE attacks. Woohoo! Lead stick. And some money. Yeah, these guys are nothing. And bullets. And a dead person. Is that a military? New practices, new tactics. I know that some of our companions consider that the best advantage we have in our fight against leeches is that they can't go out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. First, because vampires are clever, and they have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they really are vulnerable. When they hunt at night, it is much easier to attack them then, for they can be easily spotted. That's why the guard of the Priwen must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches, small and mobile patrols, tactics based on technological advantages, modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France. New strategy, that's the First World War, I would say. New strategy, new equipment, and new weaponry. Grenades, white phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vests, and flamethrower. It is time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. From a new war as well, yeah. So, yeah, I think I saw somebody earlier in the game with a flamethrower. I don't like that. That's a very high-level weapon for Vampire Bloodlines that takes place 80 years in the future of this, I would guess. Ooh, I could have come up here as well, I suppose, from the outside. Didn't see the entrance. Wait, these lockers are old school? Like this? Huh. Oh, I see somebody. Let's see how... Yeah. Hello.
Over there!
It's actually over here. So, yeah. There's some blood down there. Shouldn't have done that. Didn't realize this did that. The levels are actually small. You'll get used to them soon. Gotcha. And you.
Over there!
Yep.
There's one of them vermin!
Currently killing you. You had shotgun shells. Maybe that isn't a flamethrower. Rats and hideouts. Rats are often located near hideouts. Using senses will help you locate them more easily. Oh, there they are. Hello. Yeah, I can kill them if I want to. What is that? Oh, it's just the rats. There it is. And just have all the hideouts. Is that for ammo? Oh, there's a dead person in here. Common handle part, lead plate, and asleep. I don't have enough experience to do anything. And we can't do any crafting either. So lead plates are crafting materials rather than things that we can recycle. Let's see. Don't sleep, yes. You go for a pacifist run. Eat the rats to refill the blood bar. Why can't I eat my companions? Or my my enemies, like I've been doing. Don't sleep until you clear an area and give medicine to the sick. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you very much, Harry. More blood. There's something over there. And this is probably locked. That's what the red is.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
There's a vampire in here. It's William.
We've done it before. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh dear God, not again.
We have a two-handed weapon.
Please stop. You're my last and dearest friend.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Yeah, this is... They have butchered people in here. Which I would guess is a hint. Can I have multiple? Yes, I can. A hint at who they are?
Will please let go of me.
Can I not change? Thought I could.
Oh my God, William. I can't stand it anymore.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh, that blood is not particularly the best blood. Oh, what is it? It does aggravated damage. Oh boy. Oh crap. Yeah, the cooldown for abilities. William plus stop? Wait. That was William, wasn't it? Or is that a ghoul or something? I just heal.
Let me go.
Oh. You were... He was...
It's not too late.
That's interesting. Let me look around a little. There is something here. Some stuff.
I forgive you. The Lord is my shepherd. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well. Another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Yep.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
What's he doing here?
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help.
Oh.
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
So I said a ghoul, but a skull. I actually don't know what a skull is.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
And because obviously he's not a subspecies, he's a good species. No investigations anywhere. Sean Hampton here. That's the guy. But we can't see the other one. He's not a character. Okay. So I think that's it. Let's go. All dawn we row. At dawn we row. Is the achievement that I got. Oh. This is alright. This guy's got his own steam engine. I think.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I changed the name of the Brotherhood.
I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
He changed the name of his Brotherhood.
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide.
I'm liking it.
Forethought to bring some clean clothes.
The pacing is slower than normal.
What do you say?
But I like it.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
How very old school. Well, I'm getting new clothes. So that's pretty good. Thank you for the follow, Pain Cry. Welcome to the stream.
Dr.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night.
The art direction is
We lost 2 more
impeccable.
patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
God damn the poor nurse.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Do you guys need help? You know, carrying him up the stairs and all that?
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Really?
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
This district is healthy. Let's look at the map. Nope, that's not how you look at the map. Oh. We have Whitechapel, West End, Hospital, North Docks, Western Docks, the Docks. This is Southwark. Southwark. Okay, it's not a big map. That's good news. Because otherwise I would get lost in it. I already get lost in it. So, Sean Hampton, Dr. Edgar Swansea, and the nurse. We don't know her name, even though we should know her name. But I can't talk to her. She's busy. Even if it says it's healthy, check the people lists and the side quests. Gotcha.
I cannot enter.
Was it low for this game? Full voice acting and...
Oh, you bastard! You can do better than that!
Oh my god, what's going on?
It's my turn!
Rotten all-pressing, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Wow.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
I wonder, he said I was and then corrected to say I am. I wonder if when he died, he wasn't a doctor. Because otherwise it wouldn't make sense for him to misspeak there. Because he hasn't had time to get used to the fact that he was something before being a vampire. Do you know what I mean? It feels like... I don't know. Blood quality. The blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain. Yeah. We have Mesmerize. To drink the blood of the prey. I thought I was gonna take him to an hospital.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Is it this way? Follow the red trails to lead the prey into the shadows. No, I want to bring him to the hospital. What? I don't know what embracing is. I haven't seen that word yet. Excuse me. Hi. Got somebody here. Nope. It's just, it's quite a situation that we're in. Get him into the shadows, but don't drink his blood. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see the red trail. I was trying to turn my my bat vision on, but it's just this thing over here. And we can press A to embrace or B to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. Well.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Whoa, I feel giddy.
You're not gonna go to an hospital then? Oh. What about the person who was trying to kill you?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
I know what's going on with that vision. It's the voice from the beginning of the game. I think. Possibly my sire or whatever the name is. Huh. I was a little bit confused the first time it happened. I didn't quite understand. But... oh, he's gone. No, he's there. We got some springs. Can't go anywhere here. Can't go there. This is the way forward. Okay. Get him into... talk to the dude. Really?
What? What happened? Did I black out? What? What happened? Whoa, I feel giddy.
He says the same thing. I wonder if this is the big river or if it's just canals leading into the river. I don't know how London works. What is that? Huh. Tents? These people are alive. Oh, there's the nurse. Hey.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
And I assume... Oh, yeah, I need to be in this mode to be able to see her stats and all that sort of stuff. Huh. It's relatively intuitive. Hospital full. Due to the influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients. So the red cross right there with the green things behind. I don't know what the meaning of that is. The green things behind. But it's just like the red cross in European countries and stuff. Okay. First, visit the entire area, check every container, talk to everybody, heal people if you can, and after that, go to your office. Yes, that is indeed the plan. Harry could be hired tutorial NPC. Now, Harry is just making sure I don't screw up. But I had the plan to do all of that already. This time, I was gonna do that. And this exploration can be done in this Let's Play. Because I'm gonna cut it all out. I don't need to have a full episode of me wandering the streets looking down. I'm not gonna cut it all out, but most of it. Go to that menu, check all the tabs, and you can check the level of blood health by clicking on the character's face. Trying to do 100% run took me 40 hours more or less. Oh, that's not too bad. That's actually relatively short. I'm a little bit on the lost side of things. Stay at home! Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any cause of Spanish flu, stay at home. Huh. Pembroke Hospital. Wow. There's 3 floors. And ours is in the 2nd floor. Is this the hospital as well?
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
What? Skull voices? What are you talking about? You're not an expert. You don't know this stuff. Is this the hospital, though? There's nobody here. Why is the door open? Oh. This is the garden. But is it? Rogue Skull. You're gonna need to drink some of your blood, mate. Oh, yeah. I got you. Oh, come on, I don't got you. Come on. There we go. Oh, he died. Yeah. These guys, they don't fool around. Where are we? Oh, no, the hospital is just the red area. This is different. This is another area. I hear you. What? Oh, they see me as well. Oh, it pierces. I forgot about that. Huh. Yeah, this is really powerful. What happened here? Photography? Photo. It's a photo. I don't know how to pronounce that. In a wallet. A photo of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever. This is a new investigation. Midnight in the garden. But also there's new people here. Midnight in the garden of good and evil. Bring back the wallet you found. I have found a wallet in the garden nearby the Pembroke Hospital. Probably lost there by its owner, Milton. I'm sure he'll be glad to get it back. And I can track it or not. And there's the only one. Oh, and it shows up on my compass upstairs. Up top. Right. Okay. Man, this place looks fantastic. Art direction is impeccable. It's just fantastic in this game, honestly. Anyway, looking around a little. Blood Rain vibes. Receptionist went for a coffee break. If you would have went in the menus, you would have found out new stuff like lore and such. Those menus are very important as side quests show there. I did find some stuff in there, yeah. I'm trying to. Oh, about the skull. This is all stuff that I read already. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could have found about the skull, actually. Unless it was the quest that we finished already. Yeah. I don't know. Well, there's no skulls out here. There is this. Quarantine contagious disease. One shall enter or leave quarantine areas without written or of the local... Shall not, potentially. Of the local health authority. An authorized employee of the something shall alter, destroy, or remove this card. Violating this regulation will be fined. Anybody violating, I suppose. And there's a... I think this house was marked as bad. Quarantine influenza. Yeah. Keep out of this area by order of the Board of Health. Health officer. Or office. I can't go in. Curiously enough. Sometimes the notes bugged out for me. Also, I had one crash. Hopefully I'll have none. So this is the main entrance of the hospital, or one of them. These don't go anywhere. It's a little shop. That's another entrance to the hospital. Black Wall of Faubourg. Health of the district serious. You're in some serious health. Got the little rats. I wouldn't mind.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, I can.
I have this thirst for blood.
And where is my hideout? Oh, that's really cool. You can see... Oh, that's pretty awesome. It's very weird the way they did those windows, but you can, like, almost see inside, even though it's just like a projection. There it is. Well, I'll say there it is, but... What? Is this one of the hideouts? I don't think it is. Those are real... Oh, freaking hell. I did not see what I was doing. Will I be able to survive? The good thing is my jacket doesn't get bloody. Whew. You can't die, it'll respawn. There are 4 districts where NPCs leave. I suppose it's live rather than leave. And the areas connecting them will always have enemies. Gotcha. That guy was just seriously high level.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
There's gotta be a way. Up here. Let's find out. I'm playing with fire and swords. This keeps going. Where am I going? So if I cross the river, I probably go to a new district. Let's not do that. Oh. I guess I'm crossing the river. I'm not. Oof. I don't know that I can fall, but I'm not doing that. Let's go back. How did I even fall? Like those guys. They're all super high level. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, the rats. Yeah. Whew. You'll find a closed gate or something. You can't go into other districts if the plot doesn't take you there. And no, you can't fall. There's a little thing in there. How do I go into the house? I saw that. There it is. There's a back entrance. It's hard to see anything in here. Oh, but it's locked.
It's locked, all right.
Not everything, though. Got a watch. And that's it. Except this. Join the ranks. Your king and country needs you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. I don't know what king it is. It's the king of England, but I don't know the name of the king. There's also a bridge here. Enter at your own risk. Really? Whitechapel Street. To the citizens of London, curfew, official health warning. Curfew will be surrounded or will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew had been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to the curfew, do not open after 9 p.m. What is those screams? Is that a baby? Nope. It really isn't. It's a ferocious skull. I'd rather not mess with that. There's a lot of loot. Can't go into houses. There are only 4 NPC houses in which you can enter for side quests, 2 houses for the main quests, your mother's house, 2 stores, and a medical clinic and a hospital. Those are all interiors. Really? Because that seemed like there was something to pick up inside. This is the hospital, right? Do not cough in public. Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza. Spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public. Don't do it. Got a screw. Lead stick, some cars, and we're back to where we started. So that was the circle of the district, I suppose. Let's go inside. Excuse me. Hi.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Really?
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Most of the time?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
I went there already. A bunch of things that require hints. Curious.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet. With all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all.
Oh.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, that's why I remember his face when I saw him. I was like, where did I see this guy before? Yeah, the photo, naturally.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Nah, not everybody. Certainly not the ones shooting at me. I'll see you later, then.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
Huh. Also, before going inside, yeah, let's finding this Indian person. Did he say cardigan fellow? That was weird.
We are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
What? Hi.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Ah, I see.
The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
I can't say I'm thrilled to be working here. But to be honest, I didn't have
that sucks.
A choice.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve. But I must admit, he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
I see.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
What is the Pembroke Hospital?
I don't...
I guess that's it.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I'll go even further. And then he doesn't go very far. So if I take a right here... Oh, there's somebody here.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised. But I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
I want to know if it has anything to do with the vampires that he knows.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say...
I am playing with the controller, yeah.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their
I just
best.
now realized that I can rotate it.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Do call me. I missed her before. I didn't go into all these tents because I assumed... Well, I didn't see her, really. Oh, she wasn't in the tent. Oh. And the doctor is gone now, so they must patrol in here. I see. There you are.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to
I will
share?
go down the street, yeah.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Your attitude is irresponsible, Doctor. Believe me, I've seen so many medical errors caused by exhaustion during the war.
You're right. This is a war, Dr. Reed, and I don't intend to surrender.
You're exhausting yourself.
No, you're right.
Dang it, I can't choose another one. Well, I'm gonna have more hints for him, I think.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I guess I couldn't solve him just with one dialogue, then. I'm pretty sure that's very much the style of game that this is. Hi, it's the ambulance driver. Hey.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yeah.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples, just like you, come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
It can be very damaging. The mesmerize uses... I think that's what the details are. This. You spend more... Or maybe it's the level that you need to be able to mesmerize this guy. Not that I need to. Huh. Okay.
Goodbye, Milton.
Some hints reveal themselves at later stages in the game. Let's see if I can find whoever is outside. Make sure I don't miss anybody in here, because they move around. And considering... Is it not here? No, this is the main hospital. Huh. I'm not finding the... Keep going, yeah. Oh, there's another one over here. And you have treasure.
Never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost at the same time.
Oh, is he a coroner?
Good evening. I'm Dr.
Yeah,
Reed.
but
Always
black.
a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when
The
he
black
was
thing.
supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
A real doctor.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there.
I see.
Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
And new hint. Rakesh is not afraid of death since he served as a medic. Yeah, I should probably read those hints when I get them. Have we met before?
Have we met?
Oh, I don't say that. I forgot about that.
So, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. He knows something.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Very few people know about you, but let's... Yeah, okay.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is We'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
I do wonder. So what he's saying is that goodwill dies, or as you know, it has to die because everything dies, everything decays. Naturally, that's a no pun intended when I say naturally, but that's a naturalistic argument, and is actually it doesn't follow. It's a non sequitur at the end of the day. No, not everything has the decay. Not like that. But what caught my interest the most, though, is when he said, I would be bored. If we're making stuff up and say that you are immortal, there's no reason why you would be bored. The reaction that humans have to being idle and being bored because of it is a self-preservation technique for our brains, because we go insane if our brains are not stimulated properly. It causes actual trauma to our brain because, you know, just the way the neurons work and our memory works and all that sort of stuff. If they're not firing in a reasonable rate, they do lose function, and that's the principle that's the principle behind, what's the word? That's how cocaine came into the picture. What's the word? Behind what? What is it called? There's a name for it. I don't know the name. Senility. Senility. I believe that's the principle behind senility. And just that if you don't exercise your brain, it's easier for the brain to just lose function.
So you're ready to die? No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really.
Yeah, it's like the muscles,
they can
yeah.
Be useful.
And we can buy codeine, opium, and an enigmatic formula. How much money do I have? 116. This formula written on a piece of paper seems complex and needs to be analyzed. I think I'll buy it.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart. I'm managing a train terminal, not a morgue.
Train terminal. Swear I saw something in there, but there was nothing.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
Buy everything you can from him. I will do that my priority. Make that my priority. Ooh. This is the morgue. A crumpled letter. Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of our neighbors, and they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of a honest crook. He may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first, and I realize now that the important thing is that you get better soon. The Pembroke Hospital is a good place, I heard, despite the bad behavior of Milton Hooks. I promise you that everything is okay now. I'll see you in your clean bed as soon as possible. With fondest love, Nikolai. Milton Hooks runs rackets on some of the Pembroke's patients. As far as I can tell, on all of the Pembroke's patients. Got some money over here. I'm looting the corpses, so you know, I'm not a flower that you'd smell. What's the word? There's an expression in English, isn't it? I'm sure that is.
Court medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
It's locked, all right.
Curious. You can't go in. Which is probably a good thing, because I think it would have bugged out.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
But I can't tell him about, or...
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Ask him about that. It's not a traditional RPG with tons of vendors and varied merchandise. It's more like interactive novel. Gotcha. So buying everything is important. It plays well. I think maybe the combat is a little bit simple. I've seen a lot worse. Oh, that's the don't cough thing. Like all of the Bethesda games. In terms of simplicity. Milton? Where are you? Is that you? That is you.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Buy only ingredients, don't spend money on weapons. Those can be looted from bodies.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realised I could make a fortune.
Not good.
Goodbye, Milton.
That's curious. Unknown? Oh, it's people inside. You. I'm missing a hint here. Okay. That's alright. Are you the nurse? Yeah.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
But I can't, yeah.
Goodbye, Nurse.
I'm just making sure there's nobody out here. Nobody else out here. There's stuff hidden everywhere. It's incredible. Okay, let's go inside. Into the hospital. City needs you.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Hi.
Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
So we have some dirt on her. Pippa and Milton Hooks are a couple.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, Nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a
I
daily
need to pay attention to the icons on the dialogue.
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Milton's reputation is mediocre among his colleagues.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Nah, he chats all right.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't
I don't
be
know.
able to work as a nurse anymore.
I like dramatic.
But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Fair enough. And a bunch of hints required for that.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Let me have a chat with Milton here. I'm just dashing. Just like, Milton, Milton!
Just a dozen years.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
You're not that short, are you?
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
There's still some hints required here. Interesting.
Goodbye, Milton.
That's interesting. Need to look at him and then click here. Because look at that. No hints here. Does that mean... What does that mean? I don't know. Let's go back inside. The nurses are all over the place. Oh, that's her.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I did talk to Milton now. So maybe not something new would happen, but...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Talk to Pippa. I just did. Let's go right then.
Damn. So many deaths. Pain. And what of my own life?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon
Leprosy?
here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The
A
daily
giant ward
routine.
disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays.
It's him, isn't he?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remain
Where's the crazy... I don't know.
nice and polite.
Am I getting in from the same area?
But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes,
Oh.
of course. Always the helping hand. Good
He
old
wasn't
Tom.
there.
Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Yep.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Was. Because he died.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Actually...
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
I didn't get these.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel... empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor.
It is.
A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
If you try to save an NPC, it won't show back in his district right away. You need to pass time by sleeping, but do that only after you finished everything and gave everyone medicine. I know I repeat the medicine thing, but it's mandatory to get the good endings, and it can be a pain in the ass. Gotcha. Hopefully we will get the good ending.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Receiving visits is a part of the healing process. Yeah.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
The Goswicks.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
But she doesn't actually talk about them.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I thought I saw somebody behind this desk before. Oh, is there something there? No.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me, even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
Who's saying that?
They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Some role play? I don't know where she came from.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed,
Crazy
the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
So she isn't a vampire. Otherwise, she would know that I'm a vampire. What?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe.
Azor, welcome.
It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Let's go with this one.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cottage Syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yeah, that does seem a little bit of a stretch. Like, she's saying that she's immortal, and he's saying that she thinks she's putrefying? Thelma is affected by the Cottage Syndrome and believes she's a vampire. Well, I guess that's our diagnosis then.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Well, we might be able to arrange that.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
It's the people watching the Let's Play.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
That's fair. Wrong target is a new investigation. But it's not here. Oh no, we can look at our investigations. Yeah. Wrong target. Thelma or Thelma, maybe. Howcroft is a delusional. I can pronounce that. Thelma Howcroft is a delusional patient at the Pembroke Hospital who is convinced that she is already dead or undead and trapped inside a rotting body. Despite her obvious mental issues, the woman claims she's being spied on by some men and women who want to hunt her down because she is a vampire. Is she referring to the guard of Priwen? I can't take the risk of having these hunters investigate around the hospital. Maybe I should spy on them and protect Thelma Howcroft from those hunters. Maybe I should. Can I mark that? I can. I can do, because we did this already. So they do, yeah. Pretty straightforward.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Fair.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
The pain.
Oh, that's cool.
Here again.
So it's not actually that far away. We should look into that.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the
I wish I could be sick again.
Stop following me.
Hey, you're talking about her?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
No.
Goodbye, Nurse. Cool.
Nope. The difference between the two endings... is everything going alright? I think so. Actually... Wait, what? It should be being tracked, but it isn't. Oh. Let's go from the inside. Let's go this way, because if it's in the gardens, maybe we've been there.
Will this shift never end? You always knew the words to calm the children. As for me,
Hi.
I'm no longer an idiot.
Oh, it's Pippa, I think. No,
What can I do for you, Doctor?
it's Crane, obviously.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
That door locked.
It's
I will
locked.
not let you down, my boy.
Hi.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
I know nothing about him.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Quite. Waverly disapproves modern medicine methods. That's not what he said, though. That is definitely not what he said. That is definitely not what he said. Is he saying that we should, you know, give people some leeches and things, and instead of, you know, synthesized medicine and whatnot? In fact, the rules that protect the patients are part of modern medicine methods. They already existed back in this time.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed,
Aswer.
but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
There's somebody. Oh, there's the door. I can get in now. What was going on here? So many people.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice.
I like the
mother of
character.
Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
I like the characterization of the characters. It seems I knew already there was going to be a character-based game, but the characters are very well characterized. Like they're defined and they're unique. So yeah, I like it.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Right. Beatrice questions the Pembroke Hospital's efficiency.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Yeah. Oh. Pippa Hawkins has a new thing. Well, that's related to Hook. Or Hooks. Pippa saves beds for patients who can pay. She does as well. I thought she just, you know, asked her boyfriend or husband? She says she's my man, or he's my man, so I don't know.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick.
Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Eh. And all of these require hints.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Look at all this. Why are you... Oh. Right. Are you Mortimer? Excuse me.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Well, you're gonna have to talk, because,
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
But I must talk to you.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
How painful?
So painful I'd rather...
We must... yeah.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful is...
So painful.
I'm sure you would...
Not really.
I see.
Yes,
Interesting, because that's still there.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
I thought he was gonna say that she's a vampire or something, because, you know, vampires everywhere. Ooh.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Fair.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
It's weird that I didn't get a hint for her.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Not very well, I'm afraid. Huh.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Curious. Yeah.
Came here in the first place.
Oh, maybe you were the one that that I saw outside, or I saw behind that thing. Beatrice Goswick. I don't think I can spy on them. Oh, maybe over here. No. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. He's got fatigue. What? What the hell? What's going on? What the hell? What is that? You guys...
It's locked, all right.
What?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
There was a thing. I'll come back and talk to you.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me...
Is it through here? I don't know.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
What the hell is that, though? How do you trigger that? This is super secret. How would you find this? I really don't know where to go, though. She's moving. This is why... Oh. Oh, this is why the door was locked.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
The door is open.
I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
What now? Mortimer intended to take his own life. Your son lied to you. That's what really confused me the most. Is the way he talked about himself. It's almost as if he were a vampire or something. The door was open while they were talking, though, so that was weird. Oh, now you're here.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
You can do this with a lot of NPCs. Gotcha. I need to pay attention to their paths and all that then.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But
she's talking over there.
I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Sounds like a plan, and he gave me a key. Okay.
I have to go now, sir.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time
But
with
in the
me.
circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good evening, Doctor.
Thank you,
How is my son
Azor.
doing?
Your son wished to die, Beatrice.
Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Precisely. Beatrice questions the Pembroke Hospital's efficiency, and Beatrice hid her son's suicide attempt to keep him out of jail. Okay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
So now I assume we just need to go to find his house. I'm gonna probably need to go to side quests? No, it's local investigations. There they are. And I need to find him a little bit of tea to heal his fatigue. And we can only track one at a time.
Alright. Don't waste your time with me.
So let's do the other one first.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a lumbering idiot.
So, I don't know how the game saves.
Good evening, sir.
I'm so tired.
Doctor.
So I'm just gonna move around and hope to see the Y symbol, maybe. I don't know. Or... I don't know. Pippa and Hulks, they went and had a little bit of a hookup, I assume. So they're coming together. I mean, I imagine that's what's going on. I found out about their affair. I think it also autosaves after dialogues. And it autosaves when you exit the game. It didn't autosave before. But yeah. So, that's going to be that for tonight's stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I will be... Actually, I think in 3 or 4 days' time, the first episode will go up on YouTube with all the edits and all that sort of stuff, so that it's a little bit easier to follow than just the stream where I ramble about stuff in the middle and reply to Twitch chat and all that sort of stuff. But thank you very much for all the help, Hazor, Harry, everybody else. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.